Happy Sunday, Risers. Krystal and I are back to answer your questions in another round of #RisingQs. Let's dive right in, shall we? First up is a Buck on Twitter. He wants to know, Mighty Critter Buck.
Mighty Critter Buck.
What is your favorite Christmas movie, Krystal?
Okay, I love and get all the feelings for that claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I know.
Like that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love that thing. It's just like, I don't know, it's just hits me on a deep sort of core level, connects with my childhood. My sisters and I used to always watch it. You've got like that island of abandoned toys, misfit toys.
Totally. I watched it all the time when I was a kid. Absolutely. Mine is Love Actually, kind of a sappy answer, but love really is all around.
I have to say, is one of my favorites.
It's a great movie.
It's so good.
Phenomenal. With the kid and the band, it was just like, it's amazing.
It's got everything.
Liam Neeson being not a tough guy, it's awesome.
Yes. All right, next up we've got New Year's resolutions for the show. I like this cue. What do you think, Saagar?
My New Year's resolution for the show is, let's see, I don't know. What do you think, Krystal? You got to give me a second to think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I had a couple of thoughts. One is we get a lot of questions about doing a podcast. And
in podcast form?
Yeah, doing it in podcast form or doing a podcast.
Yeah,
I would like to do some expansion of the show in that direction in 2020. So that's kind of like a very concrete thing. But I think more generally, one of the things that we really pride ourselves on in this show is having every viewpoint actually represented, which stunningly doesn't happen anywhere else. And I want to make sure that we keep our commitment to that in the new year, even when it's uncomfortable sometimes, even when it's annoying sometimes. But I think it's important to make sure that all of those perspectives are represented so that, frankly, we can debunk the stupid talking points in real time, because that's important service too.
Yeah, exactly. No, you know what? That really is it for me, which is to always be on. We are heading into what I really think will be the most tumultuous year in American politics since 1968. And from that perspective, it is so vitally important that we keep the mission of that show. Not everybody is going to like it sometimes, including me. We are going to have people here who we do not particularly like. And we are going to have to sit there and we're going to have to hear what they have to say, because when you have a voice in American politics, it is our job to do what the media actually won't do and be honest with you about what we think, about how we see something, about what's actually going on in the country. If somebody's going to win who you don't want to win, we're going to tell you that.
Right.
We're not going to gaslight you on saying like, oh, it's actually going to happen. No, there's no cherry picking going on here. You're going to hear the truth every single day. So my New Year's resolution is to stay true to that, even when the times are going to get tough, and they are going to get tough. I mean, it's going to be a tough, brutal battle, but we're going to maintain civility here, actual civility here, and actual viewpoint diversity.
Yeah, not BS civility, not, we have intellectual diversity because we have a never Trump Republican and an establishment Democrat, or both united in their, how dare you, sir, an analysis of Trump. Intellectual diversity, honesty, those are commitments to you in the new year. What
Absolutely.
else?
All right, third question, a real question. So we all know Bloomberg's, and to a lesser extent, Steyer's attempts to buy a Democratic primary are disgusting and foolish waste of money.
Indeed.
If they really wanted to make America and make a difference in America with these kind of resources, what should they spend it on, Krystal?
Can I be annoyingly on message here?
Yes.
They should start the Medicare for All government fund to help begin to pay for that program and use it to, instead of all the industry lobbying that goes on to make sure Medicare for All doesn't happen, let's use it in the other direction to push to actually make it a reality.
I will take a more structural point, which is one of the things I really love about Anand Giridharadas, is about the veneer of philanthropy.
Exactly.
Which is Wilson, your question presumes that they should have, that they can just spend it on whatever they want. And really what it is just like they can gaslight by saying, of Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos avoids all these taxes and then donates all these money to targeted political campaigns, which obviously benefit his bottom line. That's not philanthropy. It's the veneer of philanthropy. Or, it really what it is about the allocation of resources and capital. And it should be up to somebody. It shouldn't just be up to one person whenever it comes to these things. So that would be my response.
Well, that's kind of undergirds my thinking too, because I'm like, I don't want you to give it to a charity of your choice, because why should we all be at the whims of these billionaires for who gets to live and who gets to suffer, right?
Yeah.
Instead, we need a more equitable distribution, and so take your billions and devote them to.
It's not just equitable. It's about power. It's about the people should decide where we allocate
what our priorities
resources.
are.
That should be put up to the American people through a democratic process. It shouldn't be up to the whims of a few oligarchs.
There you go. That does it for us on this Sunday morning. But before we go, we wanted to let you know you're going to get a special double dose of Rising Q's next weekend. I know you're psyched for that.
We're going to have a special Saturday edition of Rising Q's in addition to our regular Sunday Q&A. Check back later today for more Weekend Rising. We're going to see you tomorrow as we kick off a very special week of holiday programming. See you all then. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you later.
See you soon.